You guys know how I always take this whole my party of life task very personally. And just listening to the housemates again today, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And I understood finally that it only came from a place of hurt.
Yeah.
And a complete misunderstanding. And because of this, I can say that I'm genuinely sorry for the words that I used.
Oh
From the
wow.
bottom of my heart.
Hey Bethans, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha. I'm so glad to have you here. If today's the first time on my channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button before you leave. Also give this video a very big thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay guys, the housemates had their Aquafina task tonight, and of course my party of life. You guys remember OGs on this channel, especially last year. If you were here last year, you would know that we had our own version of my party of life, where a lot of you said really nice things to me. It was so sweet. I mean, I shed a tear or two. This is me just giving you guys secret, okay? Top secret. It was very emotional for me because you guys said so much that I had to even post it on my Instagram page. And I'm sure that you guys know how seriously I would take the task. The housemates had the first session after they were split into groups. So the way they were split into groups here, different Aquafina bottles were hid in different parts of the house, and you're supposed to find one and wait until everybody else finds, right? So when they found the bottles, you then open it to see what's inside in order for you to find your partner, right? Of course, we had 9 teams put together, so I'm just going to call that out for you guys very quickly. So we had Mercy and Adekunle, and that's team Transparent. We had Sheyi and Doyin, that's team Clear. We had Cross and T-Badge, team International. We had Pere and Ilebaye, team Premium. We had Fraud and Alex, team Purity. We had Soma and Venita, team Nurturing. We had Kid and Ike, team Refreshing. We had Neo and CC, team Crisp. And of course, we had White Money and Angel, team Trustworthy. Okay, and the first task was for them to wear people that like Wala, was for them to wear that matching outfit where two people are in one clothes. You guys remember during Prepare Them they had that task, and I think it was is it Mini Me or Munchit? One of these two brands, made this housemate wear the same clothes. So when your partner wants to pee, you automatically have to follow him or her to the toilet. When your partner wants to bend down, you have to bend down with your partner. It was very funny seeing them, dressed in the same way today. And of course, the first task that they had to do was to say words of affirmation to their partners. So you have Ilebaye saying really nice things about, Pere, and Pere repeating the favor, just like that. It was really nice to listen to. I mean, they said really nice things about each other. And of course, it was time for them to now go into the arena. Big Brother gave them 45 minutes, to get ready their words of affirmation. This time around, not to your partner, but you can pick anybody else, one person from any other team, and just say nice things to the person. But then again, Big Brother had also instructed that it had to be the opposite sex, right? So imagine that Ilebaye and Pere are in one team, and of course, Fraud and Alex are in one team. Alex is free to choose any other housemates, but it has to be male, and she has to say really nice things as to why the person is her party of life and all of that, right? So of course, it was time for them to get to work. They started saying nice things about one another. I mean, Doyi took out time to apologize to Adekunle, saying that, she really used mean words on the guy and how she feels bad about it now. And how, like, even when she was saying those things to him, he found a way to just comport himself, not, coming back to her with like harsh words and all of that. He was able to just take things in, even though it must have been hard for him. She just said really nice things, and I felt like that was cute. Pere also said really nice things about Cece. You guys know they had this fallout in Biggie's house, and it's almost like it was just because of the task from last week, the wager task. That's the only reason they spoke. But just listening to him say these nice things about Cece and them sharing a hug afterwards, that was really nice to see. Same thing with Ilebaye and Neo. I mean, Ilebaye had said really nice things about Neo, how sometimes she feels like he's not real to her, but then again, sometimes he comes to her and, makes her feel safe, makes her feel, loved and all of that. And for that reason, she chose him as her paddy of life, and she gave him the award. People actually gave them this award thing that you then pin to their clothes and all of that, right? But then, I mean, the only person that caused a bit of chaos in the house, where some other housemates were just chit-chatting and murmuring and saying, oh, why would this person do this? It was Kid Wire.
For me, my paddy is not someone that gives me words of affirmation, but as someone that is, or that will have your back when it's a life and death situation.
I mean, Kid Wire had gone up there and had said really nice things, about Cross, how like they went to Ibiza or Ibiza. I think it's pronounced as Ibiza, right? Anyways, he actually told us the story of how like they were there, they had fun, they went for dinner, and this guy almost died, like Cross almost died, because I mean one of the meals there was a seafood that was covered with some cream, and Cross did not know. Just seeing how he reacted to crayfish a few days ago, guys, if you missed it, Cross had a session. I mean, it was very serious. He had eaten food that White Money made, and there was crayfish in it. White Money actually forgot, and this guy was reacting. His throat was itchy, he was coughing, it was a lot. And so Kid Wire had told the whole story. We were already getting emotional, like, oh, and then the next thing is like, well, my party of life is actually not Cross, but my party of life is Doyin. And then he said a few words about Doyin and all of that.
We got back, had a great time in the club. It was all cool. But unfortunately, this person is not my paddy. The one who is my paddy is someone I've recently met in this house.
Now, some people like Angel, Mercy, Angel was telling White Money, oh, why would Kid Wire do something like this? Why would he say nice things about Cross, and then just all of a sudden twist the story and then give the badge to Doyin? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you'd have just gone straight to calling Doyin instead of telling us this story and making Cross feel very loved and just smiling and all of that. And Mercy also had the same opinion. Like, why would he even do something like that? And White Bunny is trying to tell them, like, look, you guys, it's not even as deep as you guys are taking it. It's a game. People are allowed to say what they want. People are allowed to do this. People are allowed to do that. And guys, to be honest, I was quite confused, because for me, when Kid Wire had spoken, I felt like, that was smart, because I felt like he was trying to use one stone to kill two birds, because Big Brother had said that you need to speak about, the opposite sex. And so Kid Wire coming up there to speak about Cross and say all those nice things about Cross and just how like they had fun and all. They were even attacked by some people in the UK. And of course, without even speaking, just eye contact, Cross knew what to do, Kid Wire knew what to do, and they took the three guys down and all of that. For me, I felt like he was just trying to be smart, just tell us that, look, oh, my party of life here is actually Cross. But then because Big Brother is saying that we need to pick a female, we need to pick an opposite sex, I might as well also just say something nice about Doyin and then give it to Doyin. I didn't think it was that deep. Guys, let me know. Did you think it was deep from the onset? Like, I don't know. These housemates, sometimes when they talk and you listen to them, you will now start asking yourself, like, better, you should say you think this thing where, that kind of thing. Because I'm like, it wasn't even that deep. It wasn't even that deep for me. That's how I saw it, But let me know, do you guys think that what Kid Wire did was right? Or do you also see the faults, just like Angel and Mercy? Do you think that he was just trying to be smart or trying to be corny? Just let me know what your thoughts are on that, because it was quite a debate, with Mercy, Angel, Upstairs, Fraud and White Money. Even though White Money was still trying to tell them, look, this thing is not even like that, blah, blah, blah. But like Angel wouldn't have it. Mercy also felt like it was somehow. And I'm pretty sure there's some other housemates that felt a certain way as well. And guys, Neo has been feeling bad. I mean, he still doesn't know why there's a rift between him and his cousin Venita, because according to him, whatever beef they've been having, they kind of sorted that out even before the show. He said on her birthday he was with her, they hung out together, they had fun. Even on New Year's Day he was with her. So like, he doesn't understand. Even a few days before they got into the house, they were still cool. So for him, it's like, okay, what thing I do? That even when they got into the house, he would go to her like Sister Miguel, he would greet her, he would, but the girl, after that fight, when they fight, that same day when she fights with Pere and all of that, even Neo, I mean, she has moved past all of that. She has made peace with some people, even though, yes, she has really not made peace with Pere. But I mean, Neo shouldn't be the one to bear the brunt of everything. Because, I mean, Neo has gone to meet her like 3 times. This girl did not listen. The first one, she doesn't want to talk, blah, blah, blah. The other one, it was ADEKUNLE that even told him, oh, look, you have to leave. She's not in the mood to talk to you and all of that. And for him, it's like, okay, there's really no point going back and forth, like trying to make things work. That he felt bad listening to her today because she spoke about Sheyi. Sheyi actually got her award. And it's like, yeah, just listening to her speak, I felt bad because, this one is my cousin. And he wasn't expecting her to say nice things about him. But then there was a part where Venita had said something like, even though I'm fighting with my own blood, with my own cousin, Sheyi is always there for her. That kind of hurt him. And it's like, he doesn't just know what to do and all of that. Parent was telling him that maybe she's just trying to cloud chase. Otherwise, why would she, since that day, not even try to have a conversation, even after you had gone to her like 3 times and all of that? Guys, I really don't know. Like Shay rightly said, family issues not be waiting, you go just choke your mouth because you not really know the roots. That's why I try as much as possible to stay away from that beef. And I always say that when they're ready to talk about it, then of course we can talk about it. But for now, it's just one-sided. This one has her own reason, that one has his reason, and up until then, I don't think I can speak further on that. But I really just hope that they find closure. I really just hope that they find a way to just mend things and make it work. For me, that's what I think. Now, Big Brother also summoned them to the lounge and he was like, head of house, stand up, BFFs, stand up. What's the rule? The rule states that nothing from upstairs should be brought downstairs. Nothing from downstairs should be taken upstairs. Now, Mercy, sit down. Fraud, sit down. White money, sit down. Angel, sit down. The only person that was standing was Doyin, because Doyin had taken Pepper from upstairs and had given Pepper to Sissy, who was cooking downstairs. I mean, that was the one we saw. But then when she now mentioned that, Big Brother now asked her, oh, but you also gave Ilebaye grapes. And she was like, no, I didn't give her grapes. Even Ilebaye said, no, you didn't give me grapes. But apparently, after Big Brother had spoken and given them the final warning, when Big Brother dismissed them, she was not like, oh, I remember that I brought the grapes downstairs. Because Big Brother said, bringing it downstairs and eating it by yourself is still you disobeying the rule, because the rule states that nothing must be brought downstairs. So you bringing it downstairs and eating it by yourself, you don't still break rule. Plus, she gave somebody, even though it wasn't Ilebaye, she gave somebody the grapes, but she wasn't even thinking it, like that. And also, yeah, Big Brother warned them. Now, there was also a conversation between Sissy and, Cross, and, she was basically trying to explain to him why she has been distant from him. You guys know that they were really cool friends, but, Sissy was like, oh, people are going around saying that, they are an item, and she doesn't want that narrative at all. Hence the reason she withdrew herself from the friendship. Not to say that they are now enemies or anything, but just for this house, she would rather just stay away from Cross. And she was explaining that to Cross. Plus, Doyin had told her that Cross had also come to her to ask her out and all of that. And Cross is like, first of all, I would never bring my bad boy Cross to you. We're like family. I would always protect you 100. Don't ever think that I have any ulterior motive and all of that. But whatever else you hear about me, with ladies in the house, Sissy, just leave that. Allow me. I'm trying to be a bad boy. I'm trying to catch my cruise. This house is sometimes boring. Just allow me do what I have to do. But just know for a fact that 100, I'll have your back, and I'll have your back as family. They had that conversation, and it was really nice to see. I mean, the house tonight, the energy in the house, even though there's some type of bittersweet emotions in the house going on, but Aquafina is that one task that finds a way to put you in some sort of mood, and guys, just opening my phone and getting a message from one of you guys, like you literally took out time, made a video to say nice things about me. I didn't see that coming. Like, I was just watching the task, and just getting that message got me very emotional.
Thank you to this great person, this beautiful soul, this lady that has decided to put smile on people's face with our YouTube channel. I joined your channel last 3 years, and you have inspired me with your channel. Best party of life goes to Austin Betha.
I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you so much, so for this video. Like, oh my god, guys. I don't know. I feel really blessed. A lot of times I know that I'm blessed, especially with the kind of audience that I have. They're not people who are overly judgy, or yeah, I'm grateful for all Bethans here. I'm thankful for you guys, and most especially thank you also for that video. It really made me so happy. Like I told you, like I responded to you, it took me off guard. I didn't see that coming. And yeah, you guys are my party of life. You're my party for life. And yeah, I really love you guys so much. Even though I say it in every video, but I want you guys to know that that means a whole lot to me. A coffee now. I don't know why you always do this, but yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and of course I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.